Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Zielonka. That's right, we're back here in Zielonka, and we have made a few changes to our farm since the last video. Well, we have our beehive. We have our honey collection. I also got a sign here, basically letting us know what we have in our silo. And just how much. So that way we can kind of plan out things a little bit better. And kind of go from there. I contracted someone to come out and build this windmill for us. So that way we can have access to fresh groundwater. For future plans, I'll put it that way. And apparently this was the best spot for them to put it. I'll take it. It is what it is. At least they didn't try to put it in the middle of a field. And of course, a beautiful Route 69 sign because, well, why not? I am an American in Europe after all. Ooh, and we do have a dog now. If I can just get through here. There we go. Here is our beautiful little dog. She does like to roam. Her name is Dolly. Found her at the pet shelter. So, ooh, and we do have a new tractor. Well, new to us. I can't get quite through there. There we go. A white farm equipment field bus. This guy just wasn't cutting it for some of the tasks that we've been trying to work on. I may actually end up trading this in, or just may decide to buy a brand new tractor on top of it. This guy was, I don't want to say it was dirt cheap, but it was definitely for sale. And, well, it fit our needs at the time, so yeah. Unfortunately, we had to sell the John Deere. I was having too many issues. Where it didn't want to unload properly, so we ended up finding this guy. And we got the proper heads for it as well. Unfortunately, this head folded up, so not quite as folded up as the last one we had, but at least this one will work with this harvester. I initially thought it was the grain wagons that we had, so I sold the two we had, the gravity wagons, and got this guy. Not gonna lie, this guy does have unrealistic capacity, but we'll deal with it. So in addition to the windmill, I do actually have a generator here. A unique looking windmill, but it is doing the job just fine, helping offset our electricity here at the farm. And one thing that I am definitely wanting to get started on today, let's grab my tablet here out of the pocket, because, you know, I always carry it around. Gotta get to the right screen here. So, these are all the fields that I have bought recently. I have been busting my butt trying to work on helping out area farmers, things like that. And I kind of had a thought come to mind. I don't want to combine all of these by any means. But if I came over here, bought like 60th or 68, I could combine that into one massive field. Same with 69 to 76, 77 to 82. Like all these little strips here and there. You know, these two here, possibly even those four, but I could just do those. Yeah, probably just do 91, 92, 80, 80, or 89, 90. You know, things like that. Heck, even these four here combine into one big one. Because, you know, I am an American farmer in Europe. So, I like big things. What can I say? So, it could even be possibly, you know, all these, as long as there's not a stream or anything trying to cut through. You know, try to make those all one big, massive field. And that may be our eventual goal, is to get all these fields together. But what we're going to do is hop up into our field boss here. And that is the radio mod that you guys are hearing. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat, I apologize. But I need to grab our plow. It's actually our subsoiler. Because, well, I don't want to plow up any fields right now. What I am wanting to do, because we are kind of on topic, is we previously owned just 53 and 52, and then this little grass field right here beside our farm, which is that last video I believe is what I plowed up and planted and all that fun stuff. What I'm wanting to do is actually connect 50 and 51. I'm not going to actually plow up the fields like I said, because 51 has carrots, which is fine. We'll just lease the equipment to do that. 50 has soybeans. 53 is, like I said, was ours previously, and that has canola. 54 is empty. I actually just recently did a contract. God. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't collect on those. So let's get those collected. I was just seeding for other farmers, so I forgot about that. I thought I did that before I closed out last time. Apparently not. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I did a contract basically doing what I'm doing right now, plowing. For that field over there. And so that I do know that it is empty. So basically what this is going to unfortunately result in is all these little access roads that we have on both sides of all these fields, they're going to go away. And I am fine with that. I just got to make sure that when I plow this, I don't get too much into the field, because I don't want to actually destroy the harvest. I'm wanting to try to at least keep the angle that we got going here. Right, let's get this. Looks like I'm just a little far over. Now, at least on this angle and on the other end, I know I'm going to kind of get into the field just a little bit. Good. I want to make sure that I could actually do the create field with this. Now, the nice thing about this, though, is it's actually going to give us these access points to our fields, like you see here, just on the right from the main road or elsewhere. So, all right, so we got that angle set.
Weather update. Please be aware snow is coming. It could be heavy at times.
Yeah, that's that radio mod, and it's interesting to say the least, because it gives you weather updates like that. You guys can see in the upper right hand corner that we do have rain coming in. And when it's raining, it does give updates as far as, you know, how long you might be able to. It doesn't give time frame, but it does say things like, you know, heavy rain in the foreseeable future type of deal. So I know I'm gonna get a little bit of the crop, unfortunately, plowed under, but I'm trying not to get too much. Oop, oop. Get out of the field, get out of the field. There we go. Ooh, one thing I haven't gotten yet, which I should have the funds for, is what you guys have seen me get in the other two maps that we got going on, and that is our rock crusher. So we can create our own lime. Come on, field boss, come on. Get in the right gear. There we go. Don't need that. Alright, since we're getting up here to this end of the field, let's go side view. Because I want it to look very natural. Well, as natural as we can make it. Like they were always one field. I think that'll work to an extent. So yeah, depending on how we do as far as carrots go and what kind of money we can get off of those will depend on whether or not I actually buy said equipment, because I'm going to lease it initially. And depending on how things go with that, I don't care about this field on the left because it's already plowed up. With it being definitely a new crop for the game, I haven't really gotten into like the parsnips, carrots, red beets, things like that just yet. Just because the in-game equipment that comes with it and the not modded stuff definitely doesn't make it very easy or welcoming for me to want to do. But I do have a mod that should change that. So that's what we're going to lease when we get around to harvesting those carrots. And I'm not going to do anything else with this field. Well, let's see in the tablet here. Because I haven't actually looked to see if this field needs plowed, which, no, it doesn't. So what I'll probably do is I'm not going to do anything else. I will wait until after we harvest 53 before doing anything with these rocks. In the meantime, they're just going to stay there. It's going to get weeded up, I think, covered with weeds. So, yeah. We're going to come back here, combine, was it 50, 51? Can't remember. Yeah, it looks like fields 50 and 51, these two. Oh, a lot of standing water down there. It's no bueno. He's no good. Alright, same deal. At least these, I'm not trying to do on a weird angle. It's relatively straight across. Obviously, because I'm recording it, you all are going to be well aware that these were once two fields. Aww. I'm going to tear up that first row. See if I can get over just enough to miss it. There we go. I knew there was going to be some crop destruction with doing this at this time and not waiting. But I am just wanting to make sure that we can get this done now. So come springtime after harvest, we can just continue on with our normal life. I'm sure because let's see here, when is harvesting time frame? So soybeans is somewhere between April and May. Carrots should be getting ready to harvest now. Oh, wait a minute. No, soybeans should be okay. Green is planting, duh. It says it right there. Soybeans should be getting ready to harvest as well as carrots. Where is... Ooh, carrots are already ready to harvest. Ooh, wait a minute. What do I got in 32? Ooh, 32 are red beets. Those are ready to harvest now. Alright, so looks like we got a few things to take care of today. In addition to what we're doing right now. I'm going to make a quick phone call. See if our store has, local shop has, the harvester that I'm wanting to lease. And yeah, I'll catch back up with you momentarily. Once my field boss figures out what gear it wants to be in. Alright, so I just got off the phone with our store dealer. And they're getting together a setup for us that I think should work just fine. Which is great, all things considered, except for that rain moving in. That's going to put a small hindrance on our plans for today, but at the same time, maybe not. Because we did get at least the areas plowed up that I wanted to. Make sure we raise that up. We can fold that up. I don't plan on doing any other plowing, at least today anyway. So we still have our access here, which is great. I'm happy about having that. And I could very well, you know, get all these fields combined, but it's going to make for a really massive field, and I don't really know if I want that big of a field. As much as I was talking about earlier, at least right now, I'll put it that way. Later on down the road, I might say, you know what, screw it, we're making this all one field, it's going to make it easier to deal with all one crop, you know, all that fun stuff. But, oop, I really need to get a forklift or some kind of front end loader so I can move some of these pallets and at least a little bit easier. Okay, get this folded and then unloaded. Oop. Forgot to turn that off. My bad. Alright, so we are going to need this for those carrots and then the beets as well. My understanding is that the header that I'm getting with my equipment should be able to harvest both the carrots and the beets. And it just dawned on me that I haven't looked to see if our if we need to get a different silo system for root crops. I didn't think that far ahead. Oops. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy down here. I'm going to leave the tar pump because, like I said, rain is moving in. I don't want to deal with a wet trailer. Alright. I do like this white tractor, all things considered. I don't know, I'm just kind of getting towards the older style equipment. As much as I love the brand new spanking, you know, massive equipment, I do kind of like the old school style just a little bit more. It's starting to rub on me a little bit more in a good way. Alright, so let's see what they got for us over here. Speaking of big equipment. Ooh. Is this all? Blizzard Colossus Premium Edition. Carrots, parsnips, beets. Ooh, this does do everything. Wait, they got duals? Thin duals, interesting. Even back here. I do like the blacked out look, though. Interesting color strobes. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's see if we can get that down here and hop up. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Alright. I just gotta see. That's an... Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this over there without destroying everything. I'm assuming that trailer is for the header. So, even though I'm just going to drive it straight over, we'll just at least grab the trailer and drop it off somewhere at the farm. If I can get lined up with it. There we go. Yeah, let's actually get this trailer dropped off at the farm. I don't really need to take it anywhere else. And yes, this stuff is all currently leased. However, look out, pup. We'll just try to go around you here. Oh, without hitting the silo system like that. Can we do it without getting stuck? I think we did. We're gonna drop the trailer off back here. I really need to get a better system for all this stuff. Yeah. Let's get this turned around here real quick. Trying not to tear up our brand new-ish grass field right now. Don't want to block off that header. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I have access to that. Alright, since we're off the main road, let's turn off those. As nice and colorful as they are. Okay, I guess we should get everything unfolded. Oh, that's already unfolded. There we go. What I'm going to do is actually, well, we're going to get into the field first. Oh yeah, I forgot that this has I have it set up to be a little bit wider than what you normally would have. Because you can do that. It's not the widest setting, obviously, but... Oh, that's right. We're not gonna worry about that. Silly me.
Weather update. Please be aware snow is coming. It could be heavy at times. The time is now 12 o'clock.
Yeah. So this guy, I believe we did set it up with unrealistic capacity. I don't know why you shut off, but alright. I just told you to lift the header. Yeah, it has a little bit of an unrealistic width as far as pickup goes. Oh, stop there. And then, of course, the capacity is a little unrealistic. And that's just kind of the way I like to farm. Yeah, I do like the realism aspect of everything. However, you know, just being able to get in the field, get things knocked out, get things done. It's just kind of how I like to do things. I hate stop and go. Yeah, when it offered the option for the header width, as far as the pickup width goes, I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Like, I definitely didn't want the full, because there's I think this is a 10 meter width one that I have on here. I think there's also like a 20 meter, so like double what I currently have. I'm like, oh, come on. As much as that would be nice for maybe off camera, one of my off camera farms, but it's bad enough that I do it this way for you guys. At least in my opinion, it is. I know some of you guys may not care one way or the other. Some of you really enjoy more realistic aspects of the game. But I kind of like to mix the two. Are you going to be able to get this done? Because we are farming at 33 miles an hour, 32 miles an hour. So I guess that's another unrealistic capacity. But as far as these root crops go, in my opinion, this Colossus pack is like truly the only way to really do it and have fun doing it. Because I'm sure if you remember in the one of the last episodes I did here in Zielonka, the equipment that I was using did not really make it that much fun. Yes, I know I have that. There's a strip there on the left we just passed that I need to get. Man, we're almost done with this field and we're only at 5%. Yes, I am still using my Hori, H-O-R-I, farm equipment pack, controller pack, whatever you want to call it. As I just really enjoy it. I kind of wish it had force feedback and things like that for games like Truck Sim and whatnot, but it does work for Truck Sim. Like I said, just no force feedback with it, which is fine. But it does have the self-centering steering wheel. Alright. So now that we got these done, which took a lot quicker than I was expecting. And we gotta get that tarp off. I feel like I'm really close to that. Ooh. Steering wheel having a seizure, it looks like. Can I take it off without getting in? I know at one point I thought I had a mod to do that. Apparently not. Oh, that only filled it up 63%. Alright. We're just going to leave that where it's at because we need to get over to the other field. Just gonna cut across here because there's a creek that runs between, and it didn't dawn on me at first that that was the case. I just kind of thought that it was at a weird angle with the way the field is. Man, that's a small bridge for this piece of equipment. Can we make this turn? Nope, definitely not. Maybe if I had the steering set up with the... have the head move, can I... Yeah. Not gonna worry about that right now. Forward. Thank you. I want to make sure we don't miss any strips like we did it with the carrots, especially given this angle. I think I probably will, especially now using this thing, I think I probably will invest in a root crop storage facility, as well as looking at my finances, see what it's going to take for us to actually buy this outright at one point. Because I do have a mod where if you have something leased, you can eventually buy it if you want. Because at least in my opinion, it kind of makes sense to have that as an option. Because I see it as a lease to own. You're leasing it to test it out. And if you like it enough and you want to buy it, you should be able to buy it outright. This thing is a beast to turn. Like I said, I think I can change the steering, I just don't remember how. Can we get this all up before the rain moves in? That's what I'm wondering. If we were doing it any other way, I'd say definitely not. But with this piece of equipment, heck yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is finish this up. I'm going to actually make a decision on whether or not I'm going to sell based off of when the best time for each of these crops to sell is going to be. If it's now, then great, we're going to turn around and sell it direct. Otherwise, I will be looking into some root crop storage, assuming I can't just put it in our existing silo. And then we're going to go from there. But I think while I finish this up, guys, we're going to call the video there. So as always, if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select few here and there. If you're already subscribed, guys, well, even if you're not, if you made it this far, I do want to say that I thank you, and I really do greatly appreciate it. But if you're not subscribed, it's free. Come on, guys. Just hit that subscribe button if you made it this far. Anyway, I shouldn't have to beg for that. You guys do what you want to do. Like I said, if you made it this far, I do appreciate it. It does help, regardless. So, anyway, with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode. Just take care. Peace.